Hello. 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 Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Shall we start?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Shall we start? Who is the next one to present?
Sami.
Okay, who's this?
Sir Shrunkhala.
Shrunkla. Okay, Shrunkla.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So screen is visible.
Yes, visible.
Okay. Hello, friends.
Yeah.
Good afternoon to all. My name is Shrunkhala Dahikar. I'm studied in BSc in CBZ group, and I want to tell you before I start why I chosen this topic, because there are two reasons. First is I want to aware everyone about the noise pollution, and second is in my everyday life, I'm facing noise pollution. That's why I chosen this topic. Okay, let's start. Um, Topics to be learned: noise pollution, sources of noise pollution, causes of noise pollution, effects, control, and conclusion. What is noise pollution? First, what is noise? Sound that is unwanted and disrupt one quality of life is called as noise. And what is noise pollution? When there is a lot of noise in the environment, it is termed as noise pollution. Sound becomes undesirable when it disturbs the normal activities such as working, sleeping, and during conversation. It is an underrated environmental problem because of the fact that we can't see, smell, or taste it. World Health Organization states that noise must be recognized as the major threat to human well-being. What are the sources of noise pollution? First is household sources, social events, commercial and industrial activities, and transportation. We are much familiar with the household sources. There are such examples, and like food, food mixer, grinder, vacuum cleaner, washing machine and dryer, air conditioner, straightener, curls, TV, iPods, earphones, loudspeaker, and etc. What are the um, what are the causes of noise pollution? Poor urban planning, sound from motor vehicles, sound from musical instruments, car alarm, office equipments, factory machineries, appliances, audio instruments, loudspeaker, etc. Effect of noise pollution on humans, animals, and environment. Effect on humans: hearing impairment, interference with spoken communication, decrease in efficiency, lack of concentration, sleeping disturbance, and etc. Uh, Effects on animals too. Effects on animals that um, their habitation reduce, environmental and genetic problems, and their nervous system damages, and effect on environment: breakage on earth barrier, poor quality of crops, damaged buildings, bridges, and monuments, weaken the edify of building. Disease caused by noise pollution: high blood pressure, heart attack, cancer, asthma, annoyance, stress, anxiety, insomnia, etc. Control of noise pollution: control at sources, control in transmission path, and using protective equipments. Conclusion: that many conflicts over noise pollution are handled uh, by negotiation between the emitters and the receivers. Noise pollution often persists because only 5 to 10% of people affected by noise will log a formal complaints. Many people are not aware of their legal rights to quit and do not know how to register a complaint. To protect healthy life, there is an urgent need to come up with an enforceable law on noise pollution in each state. Thanks. I want to tell you something. Uh, this is ये बहुत ही छोटा टॉपिक है, पर ये बहुत ही सबकी लाइफ में बहुत सारी नॉइज पोल्यूशन होती है, मेरी लाइफ में भी, और ये मुझे अफेक्ट भी करती है. और सॉरी फॉर दैट बिकॉज आई एम नॉट इंक्लूडेड एनी पिक्चर इन दिस. एंड thanks for giving me this opportunity to spread the awareness about the noise pollution. And thank you for listening and watching me till the end. Thank you so much. That's it.
Thank you very much, Shankala. It was a short and nice presentation. You have chosen a topic which is really relevant in today's world. And Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So,
Okay. Okay. So it's a very significant topic. You know, it's a very crucial topic, which needs to be like enlightened, and people should know. People should get aware of the noise pollution activities and noise pollution legal aspects. Shrinkala gave good points. But Shrinkala, can you come to that slide in which you have shown effects on environment, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
1 second.
come up to that slide, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, downloading. Yes, noise pollution effect on environment. It was later, I suppose. Yeah, calm down. Effect on humans. After the effect of humans, it was there. Go down.
Hmm. Yes.
Yes. What are the points you have pointed over here?
So breakage of earth barrier, poor quality of
What is that?
crops.
What is that? You need to little bit expand that point. You know, breakage of earth barriers. What is that? And you know, poor quality of crops. How does noise pollution affect the crop yield? And what is the breakage of earth barrier? I did not get it. I mean, I know it, but still, it should be like made clear to everyone, right? So, what do you mean by
Yeah.
that? Earth barriers
Sorry,
and the
sir. I don't know much about that.
okay. And what about the third point?
Damaged buildings, bridges, and monuments. So because of
Okay, how?
loudspeakers, high
Hmm.
volume.
Hmm. Buildings are damaged.
Yes, sir.
How? That's what I'm asking. This you must be knowing.
Yeah.
How does that it damages the building? By cracking the buildings or making the buildings
Yes,
fall?
sir. So
They
cracking the
make the
buildings.
buildings fall. So if something if some DJ is played in your vicinity, the building of yours get cracks.
It may be, sir.
It may, but you haven't seen it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How does it damage the buildings if it is loud sound? Not exactly
सर
the
मैं बता
building is.
सकता हूँ
Yeah, please. Anyone can come up.
सर जब कोई भी साउंड मींस कोई भी साउंड प्ले होता है मींस जब कोई भी वाइब्रेशंस होती है एंड वो किसी भी
Yes.
चीज के नेचुरल फ्रीक्वेंसी को मैच कर देती है सो वो टूट जाते हैं लाइक ऐसा मींस फॉरेन कंट्रीज में हुआ है कि जब मींस जब ब्रिज के ऊपर से हवा पास होती है सो उस हवा की फ्रीक्वेंसी उसके नेचुरल फ्रीक्वेंसी को मैच होके उस हवा ने पूरा उस ब्रिज को तोड़ा है मींस वो ब्रिज पूरा डिमोलिश हो चुका है
But that's the effect of
हाँ
wind.
हाँ तो सर जो विंड से वाइब्रेशंस होती है एंड वाइब्रेशंस
Yes.
आर रिलेटेड टू साउंड्स
Yes. Sound is a like wave. It's a wave. It is a longitudinal wave which comes in rarefaction and compression. No, the compress and rarefy. So it's a wave as the light is also a wave, and the particle too. The wind which produces a sound whose frequency, whose wavelength and frequency matches with the natural frequency of that bridge, and it spoils the bridge. It might break the weaker joints or weaker points of attachment. You must have heard one more thing, like I don't know, in my school I was taught this, like I was uh, made aware of an example, like soldiers, you know, when they march in synchrony, right? They march in harmony. You know, जब soldiers march करते हैं आपने देखा होगा कि उनके पैर एक साथ जमीन पर पड़ते हैं, left पैर एक साथ पड़ेगा right पैर, you know, and they do it with strong steps. So it creates sound, वो काफी आवाज करता है, उनके बूट्स जो आवाज करते हैं। तो इसलिए कभी भी देखना जब मिलिट्री प्रैक्टिसेस होती हैं, when they are crossing through a bridge, they are walking over a bridge, they usually do not march as they usually march on the ground, because many a times it happens you don't know the natural frequency of the bridge or the constructed bridge or the temporarily erected bridge as the military people do. So we do not know, but they have faced it as a problem when they march over the bridge in the disciplined way. So the sound created by their marching, the shoes, sound created by the shoes during the march, it spoils the bridge. It spoils the weaker points of the bridge. So usually now it has become a practice when military people, they cross over a temporary bridge or the permanent bridge, they don't march, they go what do you call, at ease. I don't know how many of you know this because it was told when I was in school. Anyways, and can anybody come up with the earth barriers, breaking the earth barriers? What is that?
Sir, is it related to sound barrier?
What is that? That's what I'm saying. Earth barriers. What is earth barrier and breaking of earth barriers?
हाँ सर, तो वो मीन्स साउंड बैरियर से रिलेटेड है क्या?
हाँ, वही साउंड बैरियर से रिलेटेड है, लेकिन वो अर्थ बैरियर्स, अर्थ के कौन सा बैरियर्स हैं जिनको ये ब्रेक कर सकती है साउंड? And see, it's one more point was written, the weakening the what is that, edifices of buildings. Buildings में edifices मतलब क्या हो गया? जो weaker joints होते हैं, weaker जैसे lattices होते हैं windows के ऊपर, lanterns होते हैं, या फिर कहना चाहिए छज्जे हम जिनको बोलते हैं, they are usually weak. They're usually weak. Very recently, I have heard an incident in Hislop College, zoology department. It's an old building. Hislop College building is an old building. You know, some work was going on in the college. Some drilling work was going on. So what happened? The teacher who was working on a microscope under the roof in a room. That roof, you know, कहते हैं कि जब बहुत बड़े slabs होते हैं किसी building में, तो if यदि वो स्लैब लेइंग यदि बराबर नहीं हो पाया, या फिर किसी एयर पाउचेस को, एयर पॉकेट्स को रिमूव नहीं किया गया while laying down the slabs, so those traps are caught in between the concrete slabs. जब वो ऐसे किसी, when they are subjected to such kind of vibrations, either sound vibration or some other vibration, the physical vibrations, they might get break at that points. So एक अभी recently ऐसा हुआ था कि उनके ऊपर से छज्जा जो छत है, छत की पूरी पूरी गिर गई थी। तो the internally जो rods के जो structure होते हैं वो थे, लेकिन the concrete fell down because of that pocket was trapped in the concrete. And after so many years, it's been more than 100 years, I suppose, the building was so old. So वो ऐसी चीजें होती हैं, and sound also sometimes creates if the sound is too long, too high. जैसे कि plane जहाँ पे aeroplanes होते हैं, aerodromes होते हैं, aerodromes में planes का उतरना जाना, and I mean take off करना and नीचे आते हैं, तो इस समय क्या होता है कि their propellers make too much of sound, the high decibel sounds. Decibel is a unit in which the sound is measured. So high decibel sounds जो होते हैं वो usually they are the waves, they are the longitudinal waves, so they affect the nearby buildings. So एक आपको मैं इंसिडेंट बताता हूँ। जापान में सबसे बड़ा एयरपोर्ट कौन सा आपको मालूम है?
No.
एक के से नाम है, I'm forgetting the name of that. Starts from K. Anyways, तो वो जो ब्रिज है, वो ब्रिज के जापान इज अर्थक्वेक प्रोन, काफी अर्थक्वेक्स आते हैं वहां पे, काफी सारे आइलैंड्स हैं, वो मेन लैंड से थोड़ा दूर हैं, और वो एक टेक्टोनिक प्लेट के जॉइंट पे आते हैं, it's near to the joint of the tectonic plates of earth. So वहाँ पे earthquakes काफी मतलब frequent हैं. And in those earthquakes, earthquake में sometimes they make sound waves too. But like literally physically the earth के tectonic plates move करते हैं, they vibrate. The upper crust, the mantle is also my vibrates. And वो एक काफी बड़ा सा मेरे को नाम याद नहीं आ रहा उस एयरपोर्ट का. It's the biggest airport in one of the biggest in world and biggest in the in Japan. And what
Narita
happened?
International.
Sorry.
Narita International.
Narita is something that starts with K, I suppose. K. Anyways, let me check later. But what happened? There was a building in the airport which was completely glass from outside. It seems as if the glass building has been erected. So the जो glass है वो usually airports के पास में glass के ऐसे buildings usually नहीं बनाते हैं क्योंकि वो इतने high decibel जब sounds का when they face the high decibel sounds तो वो vibrations उनमें भी आते हैं glasses में. The glasses shatter, glass windows टूट जाती कई बार, कई fans ऐसे होते हैं. So they had taken a utmost care कि वो ऐसी चीजों से वो टूटे ना. They have thickened the glass. And जैसे आप लोग सुनते होंगे आजकल toughened glass यूज किया जाता है. Toughened glass is hard to be broken. तो वो वैसे glasses यूज किए थे. And there is one more peculiarity about that building. As that Japan is very prone to earthquakes, तो वो बहुत frequently वहाँ earthquakes आते हैं. तो earthquakes आती हैं तो क्या होता है कि land sometimes get यानी लोअर डाउन और कभी कभी इरप्ट हो जाती है लैंड फेसेस. यानी कि कभी कभी जमीन धंस जाती है, कभी कभी जमीन ऊपर उठ जाती है. तो ये चीजों को वो दो earthquakes आते हैं. उसके बाद भी the architectural point of view was so best in Japan. They had made that building literally on piles. समझते हैं आप? ऐसे लकड़ी के पट्टे नहीं होते. हम सपोज करिए आपके घर में कोई एक चीज रखी है जिसके एक पैर टूट गया तो आप क्या लगाते हैं नीचे में? ऐसे कुछ तो एक वुडन ब्लॉक या कुछ प्लेट सॉर्ट ऑफ लगा देंगे ताकि वो एक लेवल पे आ जाए. So in Japan they used to do this type of arrangement for the whole building. यदि earthquake आया, sometimes it's been noted that कि वो जो land है धीरे धीरे धंस रही है. तो वो एयरपोर्ट की वो कांच वाली बिल्डिंग को they have what there's a story means an incident. It was newly constructed and the architect used to live in another island of Japan. So वो construct हुआ, inaugurate हो गया, inaugurate होने के बाद सब लगे. It was a magnificent building, magnificent airport. And the next morning when it was inaugurated, the next morning when they got up from sleep, they heard that in the night there was an earthquake, mild earthquake. And not mild, it was more than 6. So more than 6 on Richter scale means it's pretty good vibration. So the architect who heard on the news at 2:30 the earthquake was there, he thought the whole glasses would have shattered and the building must have gone down a bit. But they have created that system. जो मैंने बताया नीचे से पट्टियां लगा के उठाने वाली बात, ऐसे पट्टियां लगा के बिल्डिंग को जितना नीचे आ गए उतना, क्योंकि सपोज कि इतनी बड़ी बिल्डिंग है, एक पैर नीचे की तरफ जा रहा है, दूसरा पैर उसी जगह पे है, तो पूरी बिल्डिंग टूट सकती है. तो दे हैव क्रिएटेड ऐसे बड़े बड़े पंप्स बनाए थे जिससे पूरी बिल्डिंग के बाहर के पिलर्स 4 पिलर्स पे थे. पूरी बिल्डिंग 4 पिलर्स पे थी बेसमेंट में. वहां पे ये सिस्टम था कि पाइल लगाने का सिस्टम. जैसे ही वाइब्रेट हो रहा है, earthquake आया और बिल्डिंग मान लीजिए एक तरफ की धंस रही है, जो भी पिलर नीचे आ रहा है कंप्यूटर कैलकुलेट करता है कि कितना नीचे जा रहा है एंड उतने थिकनेस का पाइल को लिटरली वो उस फाउंडेशन के नीचे लगाते थे. लिटरली दे यूज्ड टू कीप दैट, वो प्लैंक नीचे लगाते थे और बिल्डिंग को वापस नॉर्मल एक लेवल पे ले आते थे. पता नहीं आप लोग कितने लोगों को समझ में आई मेरी बात, बट इट्स अ
Sir, is it Kansai International Airport?
Kansai International Airport, right? Kansai is one of the biggest airports in world and it in Japan too. Kansai Airport. वहाँ पे आप देखोगे तो वहाँ पे एक ग्लास की बिल्डिंग है. when they came up to the site, जब आर्किटेक्ट सब जब पहुंचे सब वहाँ पे, तो उन्होंने देखा कि द बिल्डिंग वाज एज गुड एज इट वाज, लाइक ना ही कुछ ही ग्लासेस शैटर हुए थे, एंड द बिल्डिंग वो करीब करीब होते 2 पाइल की, पाइल मालूम नहीं कितना मोटा पाइल रहा होगा, वो 2 पाइल्स का डिस्टेंस पे धंस चुका था 2 पिलर। तो उन्हें दोनों पिलर के नीचे में वो पाइल्स लगा के अपने आप उसको बिल्डिंग को लिफ्ट किया गया था। द होल बिल्डिंग इज लिफ्टेड with those powerful pumps. Oh, it's a miracle thing. Like, you just cannot imagine how those people do, the small people, after getting affected by the atomic bomb, nuclear disaster, but still they have, they have come up so fast and so high. We cannot reach up to them. Anyways, ये छोटा सा इंसिडेंस था। ये यूजुअली नॉइज पोल्यूशन के कारण भी होता है, फिजिकल वाइब्रेशंस के कारण भी होता है, जिसमें अर्थक्वेक्स में होता है। एंड अर्थ बैरियर्स मतलब क्या है, मैं ये पूछ रहा था आपको। अर्थ बैरियर्स है कि जैसे कि अब कुछ डिस्टेंस के बाद रेडिफिकेशन और कंप्रेशन जो है वो यूजुअली कैरी फॉरवर्ड नहीं होते हैं। नॉइस यहाँ से मैं यहाँ बात कर रहा हूँ, आप मेरी आवाज को आप अपने घर तक नहीं सुन सकते, राइट? ये प्रकार का एटमॉस्फेरिक बैरियर है जिसमें कि हमारा साउंड जो उतना दूर ट्रैवल नहीं करता। इफ दिस वुड हैव बीन वैक्यूम तो शायद मेरी आवाज आपको आपके घर तक आती थी, लेकिन अभी हमको वी नीड सम इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स या फिर इक्विपमेंट्स लगते हैं जिसके थ्रू हम वॉइस को या वो नॉइस को या साउंड को हम ट्रैवल करवाते हैं। तो ये ऐसे अर्थ के बहुत सारे बैरियर्स है, माउंटेनियस बैरियर्स हैं, राइट? उसके बाद वाटर बैरियर्स हैं, वाटर में हम बाहर हल्ला करें तो पानी के अंदर उतनी आवाज नहीं जाती। तो समटाइम्स नॉइज पोल्यूशन जो है कुछ फ्रीक्वेंसीज ऐसी होती है, ये बैरियर्स को भी वो डिफीट कर जाते हैं, दे ब्रेक दीज बैरियर्स। कुछ फ्रीक्वेंसीज ऐसी हैं जो साउंड के ऊपर है, अर्थ के ऊपर है, वाटर के अंदर भी पेनिट्रेट कर जाती है। तो दैट वे जो नॉइज पोल्यूशन की जो फ्रीक्वेंसीज है, नॉइज पोल्यूशन की जो वेवलेंथ है, इट डिफर्स बिकॉज वो एक क्यूमुलेटिव इफेक्ट करता है डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ नॉइज वेवलेंथ्स। Anyways, so let's go to the next presentation. Thank you, Shrunkala. It was nice.
Thank you, sir.
We will go to the next presentation. Who's next?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please.
Excuse me, so it was my turn on yesterday before Shrunkala, but I was
Maybe
not.
it's okay. It's okay. Just जो भी पहला आपका नाम फ्लैश हो गया, समांता बोल रही है?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, तो शुरू कर दीजिए आप अपना। जो कोई और पीछे से आवाज लगा रहा था वो इसके बाद क्यू अप हो जाइए।
Okay, sir. Thank you. Share. Nine. So is my screen is visible? So is my screen is visible? Hello?
Yeah.
So is my screen is visible?
Yes, it's visible. It's visible.
Okay. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Samantha Thorat. I'm going to explain the topic, represent the topic ecosystem. So words are bigger or small? So words are visible? Hello?
Yeah, they are visible. Don't bother. Yeah.
So basically, ecosystem was the combination of two terms, that is environmental interaction. So eco means environment and system is interacting. So environmental interactions. There are two peoples, two scientists who gave term on ecosystem. Basically, ecosystem includes both biotic and abiotic factors. which interact upon each other to produce an exchange of material between them. But Odom was a scientist who gave the term ecosystem, which was an ecosystem is the basic fundamental unit of ecology, which includes both living organisms, that is biotic factors, and non-living organisms, that is abiotic factors, each influencing the properties of each other. Each is necessary for the maintenance of life. And another one is S. Mathavan. In 1974, he gave the another term, the another definition on ecosystem. Uh, According to him, ecosystem is the sum of some total of living organisms, the environment, and the process of interaction between the various components of system. So there are two components, which is biotic and abiotic. Abiotic, it's basically on non-living components. All non-living factors such as organic, inorganic, climatic conditions, physical factors, etc., are called as abiotic components. And biotic factors, they are uh, basically depends on living components. So this is the cycle, which is a life cycle that it shows that everyone are depend on each other. Like in the figure, we are all, plants are producers and we all are consumers. We all are depend on plants for our food. And plants, they make their own food, so they are heterotrophic. They are autotrophic. They don't depend on another one for food. So in abiotic component, there is organic component, proteins. Sorry, 1 second. In organic components, there are proteins, carbohydrates, lipids, humic substances, etc. present in ecosystem either in the form of biomass, that is plant, animal bodies, or present in environment in the biochemical form that link the biotic and abiotic components of ecosystem. And in inorganic substances such as carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, magnesium, all are including in inorganic substances. And another one is climatic regime or and physical factors. Climatic and physical factors such as air, water, pH, temperature, light, moisture, etc. And in abiotic components, they include living organisms. So in that, autotrophic and heterotrophic, two terms are there. uh, First of all, biotic components are, it includes living organism of the environment, such as plants, animals, bacteria, viruses. Biotic component of the ecosystem depends on the abiotic components of their survival. The biotic component of an ecosystem on the basis of their nutritional relationships are divided into autotrophic and heterotrophic. So autotrophic components are organisms which carry out